in their own sweet way, like to add a coat of paint and be what they hate. That's how our little game is played, living out a masquerade, acting a bizarre charade, while playing the same. But there's one thing I know, and I know it for sure. This disease that we've got has got no ready cure. And I'm certain life is terribly hard when your life's a facade.
Good morning, Shamokin area. I am here with Mr. Steyer, the director of Jekyll and Hyde. Now, Mr. Steyer, what is Jekyll and Hyde about? Because not that many people know the storyline. Can you please explain?
It's very a classical old tale of basically good and evil. The Dr. Jekyll tries to experiment with splitting the human personality and separate good from evil.
And the next question is, what is unique about this play that you picked it? What sets this one apart from all others?
This is a very, very beautiful but dark show, and the music in it is great. It's awesome.
And there's a lot of deaths, aren't there?
There are some deaths. We don't want to spoil too much what's in it.
I see. And what do you like best about this play? What is your favorite song?
The one I like the most, I believe, the whole ensemble does, is called Facade. It explains the whole premises of the musical. There's a lot of people that puts a face on, but there's so much lurking behind them that we don't know about.
When this all began, we knew there'd be a prize. Once upon a dream, we were lost in love's embrace. There we found a perfect place. Once upon a dream.
And now we are with Jill Britton, who has a lead in this coming play. Can you please explain your character more?
My character's name is Emma Carew, and she's engaged to Jekyll. But her and Jekyll kind of have a complicated relationship. He keeps disappearing for weeks at a time, and she doesn't really know what's going on. And her father kind of disapproves of him. He doesn't really understand Jekyll, so it kind of makes the relationship hard for her.
I see. And what is your favorite song and why?
My favorite song would probably have to be His Work and Nothing More, because it's a quartet between four of the main characters, and it just sounds really cool when it's all together, and it kind of explains their stories.
There was a time, I don't know when, I didn't have much time for men. But this is now, and that was then. I'm learning. A girl alone, all on her own, must try to have a heart of stone. So I try not to make it known, my yearning. I try to show I have no need, I really do. I don't succeed. So let's bring on the men and let the fun begin. A little touch of sin, why wait another minute? Step.
We are now on set with Angela Kinder. Can you please tell us who you are playing and describe that person?
Well, I am Miss Lucy Harris, and I'm the main attraction at the Red Rat, and that's where she works, and she met Henry Jekyll there. So she kind of falls in love with Henry because he was the first person to ever be nice to her, and she never had anybody treat her like that before. But she also, later on in the show, meets Henry's alter ego, Hyde, and as the show goes on, she kind of falls in love with Hyde too, so she's in a little bit of a sticky situation.
I see. And now, what is your favorite song and why?
My favorite song would be Bring on the Men, which takes place in the Red Rat. That's when you first kind of meet Lucy and get a sense of who she is. And it's a lot of fun. It's fun to sing, and there's a lot of dancing, so it's really upbeat.
This is the moment. This is the day when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now, today. This is the moment, this is the time, when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last.
And now we're back with Paul Gerba, who has two parts in the play, Jekyll and Hyde. Now, can you please explain more about your character?
Well, Jekyll is a scientist that all he wants to do is find out why man acts the way they do, why they have those inner demons inside them. So he comes up with this formula that he injects in himself because the Board of Governors will not give him a live patient to work with. And the product of this experiment becomes Edward Hyde, who is not a different person, but is brought out in him, that evil that's brought out within him, that he knows is inside there all along.
I see. And now, what is your favorite song and why?
My favorite song is definitely, without a doubt, I Need to Know. It pretty much explains everything that's going on in Jekyll's head, why he's doing this research, what he wants to get out of it, and what he really, really wants to learn from it.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Look behind.